Morning! Just parked up a great Dodd car park down Borodale where today we're going to head up Walla Crag and then Bleaberry Fell, and then we'll see where we get from there. I met Tracy's sister Anita in the car park, so we're going to have a little wander together. And Teddy! Yeah. And Billy's just up there ahead of us. So our ascent route today is up Cat Gill, very Jurassic like. It's mostly pitched, but be careful, some of these stones can be really slippy in wet weather. Lots of water in the river today. We had a lot of rain last night, but we've got a improving forecast. It is. Say hi to Tracy.
Hi Tracy.
Tracy's at work today, unfortunately.
I'm sorry. It's a shame you can't be here.
Definitely. Got to do Pillar Rock, yeah. You or Lewis is going to get me up Pillar Rock.
Well, I think Lewis is going to get you up Pillar Rock.
No problem. Walla Crag summit. 379 metres. It's a Wainwright and a Burkitt. Anita and Teddy's just left us as they were just having a shorter walk today. So thanks for the crack, Anita. It was really nice seeing you as always. See you soon. So we're just going to head back down to the stile from Walla Crag and head up to Bleaberry Fell. So that's Bleaberry Fell just ahead of us. So it's a really good path between Walla Crag and Bleaberry Fell. Just there. There's a chunk of ascent. Bleaberry Fell's over 200 metres higher, so there's a lot bit of effort involved. This path's absolutely drenched today. We had a lot of rain last night, but it's an absolute beautiful day now. We've got an horrendous forecast for tomorrow. Storm Ashley, I think, is coming in. 60-mile-an-hour winds, so this must be the calm before the storm. Some beautiful atmospheric light down there, bottom of Borrowdale. Old Swampy's just been in a bog. He must be feeling the heat. It's very warm today. Beautiful light below me there across Derwentwater and Cat Bells. Behind Cat Bells we got Causey Pike and Grisdale Pike. Bassenthwaite, Skidder in the Clag, and one final pull up to the summit of Bleaberry Fell. There's a couple of huge big cairns on the approach of Bleaberry Fell summit. The summit's just past the wind shelter here. East of it, just by this little cairn up here. 590 metres. It's a Wainwright and a Burkitt. We're going to carry on past and head up to High Seat, just over there. We've got another 100 metres of ascent. Across the way from us to our left, we got last week's route. Great Dodd, Watson's Dodd, Stybarrow Dodd, Sticks Pass, Raise, Whiteside, and somewhere below Whiteside, Brown Crag. I just met a couple coming off the back of Bleaberry Fell there from Barra. I don't mean the hill over there, Barra, I mean the town Barra in Cumbria. It's kind of like on the edge of nowhere. Lovely couple. She watches my videos. I don't suppose there's much else to do in Barra, but thank you very much appreciated. Only joking. I love Barra. I bought my GoPro in Barra because it wasn't in stocking working. I drove all the way to Barra. I don't think I've been back since. They make submarines there, if you don't know. Nuclear submarines. So today we've got the Scarpa Rangers back on, the winter boots. If you want a good all-round pair of boots, very waterproof, I fully recommend them. The Scarpa Boras that I wear in the summer are fantastically comfortable, but the water does eventually get through them. The Rangers are a lot more waterproof and very comfortable. As you can see, we definitely need something waterproof today. A girl just told me it was very boggy over the other side of this fence ahead of me. Well, you just seen when I came through, so it can't be any worse. Across the stile, it's an easy one. Billy just jumped it. I remember this big hollow here below High Seat a few years ago, one winter. Me and my friend Simon crossed here in deep snow. He had his little pup Dottie at the time. She wasn't very old. The snow was so deep we had to carry her. She couldn't manage. She had like a harness like Billy has on with a handle on it, and we just carried her like a bag. Little legs flapping below us. We've had some fun. Yeah, it's very wet over here, but I just love it. I love it. You know, it's wild and rugged. We're not far from the summit of High Seat now. Bleaberry Fell now behind us in the distance. Skidder and Blencathra beyond that has now cleared. High Seat summit, 608 metres. It's a Wainwright, a Burkitt and a hump. There's Helvellyn, Cat's Camp peeking up just behind it. from the summit of High Seat, we're going to start our descent. We're going to drop down into Ashness Gill, then to Ashness Bridge, and then we're going to take a traverse path just above the lake back round to Greatwood car park. So we're heading off the fell in the direction of Derwentwater and Bassenthwaite, the west. We're just approaching some of the new paths that have been laid. There's a marker cairn here, just as we start to drop down into Ashness Gill, below us there. Straight ahead of us we've got Bleaberry Fell, where we were earlier. We're now underneath Bleaberry Fell and we're going to swing left a little bit further down here and drop into the gill itself. Just down these steps, sounds like there's some nice waterfalls running down here. Watch these ones, they're a little bit slippy. Billy's down there in the water. Some nice rapids, there's a lot of water in the beck. I think there's a nice waterfall just down here. I've just dropped off the path a little bit to go and have a look, but I think this is about as close as we can get. There you go. No path down here, it's just a viewpoint. We'll head back up the little track that brought us down here onto the main path. There you go, just here. Traverse is above the gill. Don't stay down there in the bottom of the gill, otherwise you'll get stuck in there. We're now heading for Ashness Bridge. We've got a lovely little traverse path, runs above the road and Derwentwater back to our car park. A few rocky steps to get down and then through the gate in the dry stone wall at the bottom here. All the way down the fence here. I'm just going to stop down here because I broke a prop on my little Neo drone and I'm going to repair it. I'm going to do an on-site repair. The prop guard just clips off. There's our broken prop. So you get two spare props when you buy the little drone. You Yeah, I got my finger in it and broke one of the blades. There's 3 blades on these props. It was still flying but making a funny noise, so we're going to use another one. Comes with new screws. Always put the new screws in because they've got Loctite on them, so never use the old screws. New screws are in the pack there, just 2 of them there, and you get a little screwdriver. There's the new prop. Just fits on here somewhere like this. They're not magnetic, so just take care with them. We've got them in, I think. I'm not going to over tighten them because all of this is plastic and I think it'll probably break if you over tighten it. As I said, it's got Loctite on, so should be no problem. Should be good to go. Right then, the moment of truth. All good, we're back in business. Another stile in the bottom here. Billy just jumped the fence. Could be a bit tricky for the big dog. We're almost back down to the iconic Ashness bridge. It's a nice day, so I'm sure there'll be a few people down here. It's a little bit of a lakeland beauty spot. Over the bridge, and there's a footpath over the other side of the road. Gets us onto that traverse path I mentioned earlier. Cross the bridge and the road and head back up this footpath on the other side. Just be careful, the road's very busy. Like I say, it's a popular place. And what a lovely path it is. Straight up to this dry stone wall, through the gate. We've got a sign here taking us back to Ashness Bridge, 170 metres, 5 minutes. Where we're heading, 1 mile, Great Wood, and there is a rough track up to Walla Crag from here as well, 1 mile. The weather's absolutely beautiful now. It's kind of hard to believe that there's a big storm coming tomorrow, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Halfway down this path we pass below Falcon Crag. That's it there, look. So we're back in Greatwood now and almost back at the car. So I'm going to wrap my video up here and say thank you for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for the lovely feedback. It's been a fantastic day. The walk was about 7.5 miles. So yeah, see you next time. Goodbye from me and goodbye from our lad, the rock star, who I think's actually behind us today. Here he is, scratting about. From Borrowdale's Greatwood car park, we head up Cat Gill to reach the summit of Walla Crag. We then crossed over to Bleaberry Fell, and then over to High Seat. From the summit of High Seat, we drop down to Ashness Gill, and then followed the fence down to Ashness Bridge, where we crossed the road, picked the traverse path up above Derwentwater and back into Greatwood.